Shall we move on? Joe's a West Ham fan, wants to talk about great midfielders. Hello, Joe.
Right.
Joe, you ever been commando?
No, not that I know of. Maybe when I'm drunk, I don't know.
Let me ask you this, do you wear Y fronts or pants like boxers?
Boxers, yeah, definitely. I got the Calvin Klein.
Well, when you say boxers, do you mean like the pair Lineker wore on Match of the Day when he lost the bet? Like the baggy ones?
No, not that baggy.
Oh, right,
No.
okay. All right. Go on then, Joe, you're a West Ham fan, so I'm guessing you're going for your midfielders.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I think looking at last season, Souček and Rice.
Hold on, Joe, sorry, we can't really hear. Can you talk into the mouthpiece? It's not that clear. That's worse. Sounds like you've got a goldfish bowl on your head. What did you do?
Are you an astronaut?
Joe, we have a problem.
Is that any better now?
Yeah, that's better. Well done.
That's better.
We've worked it out.
Lovely.
Go on, off you go.
Lovely. Yeah, I think watching Rice and Souček last season and obviously the beginning of this season through the Euros, I think, to be honest, they could get into any Premier League team and fit in there well and do a really good job and make them better.
Do you think Declan Rice is going to be given more of a licence to roam forward?
Yeah, I think he definitely should be, and I think in the first two games you could sort of tell, someone said he can because he's going forward so much. He's really, really effective when he does it.
Saying that though, mate, you don't want to lose Souček scoring goals because
that's a good point.
He's a goal scorer as well. So one has to sit deeper. So, you know what I mean? I think they are. That's why I mentioned them. I was really, really torn on picking them because they have been outstanding for West Ham.
Yeah.
And what they achieved last season with those two. And Souček going forward, scoring goals. But I agree, Declan Rice can do that as well. But for England, you saw with England, he sat deep as well, didn't he? Calvin Phillips was the one he allowed.
Well, they took it in turns, didn't they?
No, Calvin Moore were allowed to do the box-to-box stuff more than Rice.
Okay. Matt is a West Ham fan. Hi, Matt.
Hello, guys. How you doing?
You ever been commando?
Plenty of times.
What, on purpose?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's hot weather,
How hot do you get?
On holiday. On holiday.
What, when you got your shorts on, your normal shorts by the pool?
Let's talk about Declan Rice.
Okay, that's probably safer at this time of the day. Go on, Matt.
Listen, I don't think people really understand how good Declan Rice is. I don't think he gets the credit.
Oh, he does.
No, I don't think he does. I think opposition fans, when we talk about the so-called West Ham, we rate him at 100 million and things like that. Like Gary Neville last night, he turned around and I come back from the game absolutely buzzing, insane, but we've gone past that. And Gary Neville pulled out the bag that he's probably worth 50, 60 million.
He didn't, did he?
He did.
He did not say that about Declan Rice.
He said he thinks, and I was like, I must be watching a different game week.
What did they pay for Fred, Man United? What did they pay for Fred? Does
50.
everybody know?
45 million, 50 million.
52, I think it was.
So he's putting him in the same breath as...
He didn't... Hold on,
Well,
Matt, don't misquote Gary Neville. Gary Neville said Declan Rice is worth 50 million. Are you sure?
50 to 60 million, 100%. I got back in and I watched sitting there at 12 o'clock at night like a right sad old whatever. And but listen, so Gary Neville has said he's worth 50 to 60 million. He's off his nut.
Maybe he's just trying to do a deal for United.
He's such a good player, and I think that yes, pundits are, he's becoming more aware, more apparent how good he is. But for England, I had lots of friends saying, Declan Rice is just a holding midfielder. I don't get it. I don't see it. Last game, when he was by far the man of the match for us versus Italy, and it was because he played like he plays for West Ham. For West Ham, he doesn't just sit. He does go box to box. But for England, in fair play, he's got other players around him. He was told to sit, and he sat fantastically. But then when he was actually let off the leash, he was actually moving forward, and he was brilliant for England in that final game. He got taken off. But I think he's just an amazing player, and I think it's time people actually start seeing it and going, well, it is one of the top.
Matt, I think they do. I think they do. I really do. People appreciate how great a player Declan Rice is. Honestly, I do, Matt.
Tell Gary Neville. You need to.
I think you've got a point.
In your phone book.
I think he blocked me years ago, Matt.
Andy, I think he's got a point. I know where he's coming from. I've heard it on here so many times when we've done driving, and that people come on and say, Declan Rice, people are having a laugh, he's not that good, he's overrated, he's nowhere worth 80 million, 90 million, 100 million, or whatever it may be. So he's got a point. I've heard it loads of times, but I think he's a fantastic player. I think he's unbelievable player. Actually,
I can't believe. I mean, I personally think Gary Neville was the best pundit on the box. I can't believe he said he was worth 50 to 60 million.
Unless he's trying to sign him.
Maybe that was.
Want him to go to Manchester United.
And if that's the case, I think even 50 million is overpriced. Get him into United for 40
he's worth
million.
20 million.
Yeah.
You can have 20 million and Fred.
Keep your calls coming in 08717 223344. You're listening to me, Andy Goldstein, Darren Goff on Drive on talkSPORT with WeBuyAnyCar.com. Buying without part exchanging could get a bigger discount on your next car.